Sorry, y'all. I was screaming earlier because I was mad at something off camera, but okay. So, I went to this YouTube channel over here. It's Isaac XP Forever. Just watched one of his shorts. I didn't like it. And, and apparently, just. I'm going to take a moment to breathe real quick. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I'm back now. Everyone here on YouTube, I am back. Sorry for the issue earlier. Apparently, I'm now watching this video on YouTube from a guy. His name is Isaac XP Forever. He was on the stream before I had to take the stream down, but it should be back through an unlisted, well, not really unlisted, but we'll be back through a public thing because I got that copyright material cut out of it. All right, let's go. 2 words, what? I. Okay, nope, 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 no, 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 ain't happening. Absolutely not. Nope, you're getting the gavel ban. I am so sorry. Your fault. But I just want to know what this thing is just one more time. I haven't heard of it that much. Okay, I see this. Get out. You're done. You are so done. I will still subscribe to you, but don't do that again. Yeah, racism is not fun. Saying the N word really hurts, and that's bad. Never do that again. But I'll still subscribe to your channel, and I'm gonna remove that video from my watch feed or whatever because that was just a waste of time when I heard it say, when I saw the sign say the N word with the Z at the end. Absolutely not. That's not okay. That's racism and hate speech, and that also violates our ICV group communications. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Not only it violates YouTube's community guidelines for hate speech, but it also violates ICB Group's guidelines for racism and anti-Semitic remark. We don't want that behavior on our channels at all. Yeah. Anyone that sends racist or anti-Semitic remarks that I see on my stream or I watch through a different video, nope, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna forget that even happened. That violates our rules. Even while I was on live stream, I'm like, no. Hold on a minute. Did it capture? I want to go back on the stream for a second on my stream that we're on right now. I just want to see if I got really, really mad earlier on my live stream. So, yeah, I am terribly sorry. 261, okay. I am going to go back into my stream right now. You don't do this behavior towards me. That's wrong. That's very wrong, and it's very disrespectful, in my opinion. Okay. So I was playing back on the footage from earlier before we continued the stream. Nothing happened, and it didn't receive any considerate of something that violates or anything like that. So we're just gonna forget that even happened in the studio. Forget all of that just happened right now. Oh, it's so nice to have him on the stream, but when it comes to videos like that, I just cannot. It's very sensitive towards me, so try not to say the N word again. I know it's your channel, but why would it say in the end, and it looked like it was photoshopped, and it was you saying, it had a guy holding a sign that said the N word. That is not appropriate. I'm just going to give you one strike right there, and that's very offensive. So, I present you, unfortunately, the ICB group yellow card. If you get a red card, you're not allowed on the channel again or something like that. I just don't want to have to give you a red card for something I tried doing. So that's a yellow card for you right there. And that's just a warning. Next time I will take action. If I see another one of your new videos, if you do post online, and if I see that it had the N-word or something racist or very wrong again, say goodbye. Because then I'll give you the red card, and then you'll be probably chat banned and shadow banned on YouTube. I cannot accept that behavior on stage here on StreamYard. I cannot also accept that behavior on my YouTube channel. I didn't, thank goodness my earphones were in and the video was not playing out loud, but that's where I cross the line right there, usually when somebody says the N-word on my live stream. That's where I cross the line, but I'm going to give you one more chance, benefit of the doubt. If you do that again, you're not going to like the consequences. Anyway, so the next game on Roblox, I need to look this up first just to make sure I don't get like violated for violence or anything. Hold on. Let me ask Gemini. Gemini. Google. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure real quick. Okay. All right. Gemini says it's okay, but I'm gonna play Broken Bones 4 today on the live stream too. We're not promoting harm or anything like that, as it also violates our ICB group community guidelines violation, and that is punishable up to no programming for a week. The game is called Broken Bones 4 on Roblox. This game is a ragdoll simulator. I might actually not show it or anything, but can actually. Alright. So got some perks there. And that's where we'll have to stop. I've played Broken Bones 5, and that's the one where we're supposed to do. But I have to ask Gemini again. So just this is ridiculous. What's happening? And no, I will never stream GTA 5. That's a violation. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream GTA 5. That's stupid. Mobile California from a regional bus company. That's a new game coming out. I'm just gonna go with this version. Vermont school buses by regional bus company. There shouldn't be anything wrong with this game. Hold on just a moment. I gotta turn down that music because it's copyright content. If I'm still talking over it, that's gonna work. Now I put it down on 0 entirely. Voice chat will not be able, so you're gonna have to chat through the stream. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our Roblox game going. Alright, here we go. The game we're playing is Vermont school buses, apparently. Connor's Adventures 9484 got that game sponsored by Connor's School Bus Adventures 25, which you can check out on YouTube. And this is just once again a sponsor. I'm gonna have to. That's the servers thing. A lot of people are in here. Is there literally music playing, or will I have to have it at the volume down button? Okay, good. It's not. Okay. So you got a lot of Bluebird Visions right here. A lot of them. I'm gonna see what other buses are there. I don't need the help tab. Buses. Oh, nah, yeah, no, we're not playing this. I already see the problem. Alright, I'm gonna turn volume all the way down to 0. The warning will say no voice chat, anything going over under 0, so I'm afraid that's where it crosses the line right there, and it's gonna go back to me real quick, because I totally forgot that that was one of the games I did not like on the school bus feed from regional school buses. Okay, but we are going into retail history. It looks pretty cool. Pretty fun. Pretty imaginable. So this one's called Vandover Mall 2005. Dillard's closed in the 1998, something like that. And they have been put on and featured on. Hold on a second. I need to make sure if there's music playing in this background. There shouldn't be. Hold on, let me go. Music, no audio is playing. Okay. Yeah, Woolworth is, yeah, closed completely down. That's the side of the mall. I'm gonna connect this side of the mall right there. I thought I saw a fire alarm there for a minute. Unfortunately, I didn't. Fortunately enough, I didn't. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look, check down the mall. Is there any music playing thus far? I want to make sure. Yes, there is music playing. Alright, so I'm going to have to do this in silent mode. Oh, wait, that's right. You can't see the stream. Okay, let's fix that real quick. There you go. Unfortunately, I hear music in the background around the food court and speakers and all kind of stuff. So unfortunately, I cannot turn on my audio due to copyright reasons. Just to make sure everyone's aware of. Fashion Bug. Right there. I think they were just closing that down. Were they? Yeah, they were. Already closed down in the beginning. Claire's, which we don't talk about Claire's no more in my family. That's Thaw McCann. And then that's Dillard's. Some of the doors connecting to the Dillard's is still open. Last chance at least is what they actually meant. Staff only. I'm not breaking any rules or anything, but like I said, I am not going to have a voice chat on this one. I'm just going to take a walk through of this entire area. That's Sam Goody right there. This one is Janitor's Closet, which is weird. That's the Kmart. Oh my goodness, did I say? Yes, Kmart. Yes, it's a Kmart. Oh my goodness. And I ran into a Kmart building. That is just so crazy in there. You probably know the last South Carolina Kmarts were closed by December 2019. Oh man. Last upstate Kmart location at one Kmart Plaza rather closed on December 1st, 2019 after a almost a 60-year run after 58 years there. It opened all the way back in 1962. So that was 58 years. So then this part of the mall right here, that was the Kmart. This is the Dillard's right here. They're talking about has potential opening to find any more additional tenants to move in. A massive banner. What does it say up here? Last chance of getting. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the former Dillard's. They said that there's a way to get inside there. No, there isn't. Then this former Sears becomes a J.C. Penney. I don't know. I gotta read the thing again. Former Sticks Dillard's building is unlocked. Potential leases to look at the property. Final chance of getting a tenant before it's demolished. Okay. I was just reading it. Thank you. Let me go ahead and check on my chat really quickly. Nothing there. But like I said, I am so sorry, sir. But in the end, I actually looked at your video and it had the N word on one of them. So, yeah. That's not good. That grants you 2 strikes automatically from the Connor's Adventures 9484 tab. Unfortunately, a gavel bang too. And the next time you try to violate the rules like that again, and I will never allow you back on the Roblox stream or the YouTube stream or YouTube in general, pretty much on my side of YouTube, where it's like Connor's Adventures 9044. You do that, you violate the you would violate the terms of use for ICB group under hate speech. That's the YouTube community guidelines violation is hate speech. Yeah, that's not good. But also it also violate ICB group standards for racist and anti-Semitic remarks. We're not tolerating behavior like this because that's a violation on both YouTube's community guidelines and on the ICB group's page. And that makes me mad right there on as to why this person thought it was okay to go on with that. So I'm giving him one last chance. That's all. If he does it again, I'll be really mad. And that would be the end of the line right there. So this back door leads an exit from the Claire's store. Gonna open that up. Don McCann, that's closed. Sticks Bear and Four is closed. That became Dillard's. Gonna leave this area right here. I think I know which one they're talking about. And I'm just gonna mark it right there. That's the Dillard's building. All I need to do is go through the staff only door right here. Find a way out of here closest to the Dillard's. That's KB Toys right there. I remember KB Toys when I was little, but they went out of business a lot. Oh, we get to go inside of this former Fashion Bug. Oh, okay. That looks good. Wow. Former Fashion Bug that would just closed in this mall, and I got to go inside. Wow. Next up, we go back here to the back rooms, and this one is Gap. Gap's open. This next one is Scam Goody. This one's Janitor's Closet. That's Kmart. Okay, so we don't need to go that way. Sam Goody is still open. In the U.S., it's no longer open. They went out of business a few years ago, maybe a year or two, if I had to think. That's Claire's. Don McCann's stays closed, and Sticks Bar and Fuller stay closed. So I'll have to go out a different way. Okay. Maybe there's a way around where there's different mall. Yeah, nope, that's Don McCann. They actually boarded the place up, so it cannot be entered. So it looks like, yeah, I'm going to have to go through the Kmart building, unfortunately. Or I don't have to. There's Zales. Let's go through this area, staff only. Wonder what's through these doors. Okay, so Wet Seal's closed down, won't allow anyone in. This one's Gap. Okay, so I know what I'm doing here. I know where this is going to lead me. So I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go this way, all the way down to Kmart, where I'll be shopping at the Savings Place. Sam Goody also specialized primarily in guitars also. So this is the Kmart store right here. This is a retail's haven right here on Roblox. That goes back out to the back room here of which stores are there and which stores aren't. They unlocked the building for the last lease check. I hope it's still unlocked by the time I get over there. We're leaving Kmart. We have to head to the right after we walk out the Kmart doors. Just bear with me one moment. Look at the old school Kmart lane lights. Okay. Now, I forgot to tell you, in 1998, the regular Kmart in Eastleigh was converted to a big Kmart. I was not even alive at the time, but I just wanted to point that out there. Forgot to add that, but it was also a regular sized Kmart. I saw that from a video of a YouTube Senor Onion Originals or something like that they were doing a chase in Pickens, South Carolina back in 1996. And it had the old school buy low cow on it, the old school Kmart building. I think you might know what I'm referencing here, but we're going to check the doors. This is the old Dillard's store and then the Sticks store, whatever. It said it's unlocked for final viewing. I don't believe that. In hopes of trying to save that Dyer brand from fading away out of existence. So then the JCPenney's, this has to be the Dillards. Oh, yes, it is. This has to be the Dillards. Are they? No, they're not unlocked. 321, 321, 3210. Yeah, they're locked. Got clickbaited there for a second. And this was the old Woolworths. That would have been a Dillard's. Okay, yep, I'm out of here. Here's JCPenney. Kind of looked like a Sears store for some reason. But JCPenney had that same scheme in the 90s or 2000s or something like that. Honestly, I'm shocked that there was actually a Kmart in this game. And I see an abandoned business. Unless you got the 3 stores release. Camelot music clearance event. Oh, they actually got the scroller going. Digital billboard. I never thought they would do that. This might be something else. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and take a look right now while I still can, while I still have time to run around. Come on, jump over this truck. Truck, jump over the truck. Okay. No, he touched the truck. That's not good. There's the former Venture right there. That was a Venture right here. Yeah, that's right. Former Venture department store. Never thought I'd see that before. Yeah, no, I'm starting to get bored. Okay, I'm going to leave this game. It's going to pop that up back real quick. Kind of got bored already. As I said, 5/28/2005. It was unlocked for potential lease. Everything else, now they have it locked back up. Tiny Timmy 3574 is really good when it comes to making these kinds of games. He also partnered up with Legonator 100, Legonater 1000, Legonator 1000. Sorry if I'm yawning. It's just been a tiring day for me today. I pretty much understand. You got Ames Plaza for $19.99, Rolling Acres Mall from 2008. Let's go and go to their creations real quick. Ames Plaza. There's a lot of plazas there. story of that. I clicked. Yeah, that's right. There's also a former Walmart in the plaza too, the Honeydale Mall. I feel like taking a quick break before I actually take. Nah, just kidding. I'm not going to. Anyone else in the chat? Yeah, I have to. I'll be right back. A doppelganger alert has happened to me, unfortunately, because something went wrong. But now I'm going to go ahead and quickly advise what's next on our stream. Right now, we're going to take a look at this. This happens to be the old mall from 2018. And you got a lot of businesses that closed down. Walmart moved out. And now open signs over the former Walmart store right there. That was a Walmart. That's right, a Walmart. Says now open. Must have gotten rid of the label scar. I'd probably tried painting it over. It's locked up. And then you got these two places right here. Food, antiques, collectibles, and furniture. Oh my goodness, it's heavily vandalized. We're going to continue all the way down. I wish there was like a car to help, but there isn't. So this entire plaza is basically abandoned. Keep going down. You open page number 1. All those stores are closed. Do I have to go in? Do I have to? Honeybee Mall is closed. Oh my goodness. Well, now I have to say it. A complete waste of my time right there. It is a waste of my time. Look, I'm going to go to the very back, right, or close to the back rooms, but not fully. Look at all this. Yep, nope, that's a waste of my time right there. I am so sorry. That is a waste of my time. I mean, now we got to take a look at what other games there is, because I technically took a trip to the Crescent Park Mall with Legonator 100, not Legonator 1000. I am so sorry for saying that at the beginning. He's a retail development helper and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'll give him some credit right there. 2 more locations. Let's go to the Northampton Caldor in 1990. That's one of his locations. Northampton Caldor 1990. I gotta make sure the volume is turned down. We had to end the stream earlier because of copyright. I called copyright material there, but I had to just end the stream because it was just okay. Yeah, that was a little bit too much. Check for music in here. Hold on a moment. Let me check real quick. Is there gonna be like music playing? If there is, I'm turning it down. Yep, there is music playing. So this one's the Caldor, is that? No, that's Wild Bombs. They were also out of business too, I don't know. Might be the case. Then you got Parade of Shoes. Caldor is all the way down there. Alright, let's go inside Caldor. And it looks like it's a good one too. I haven't seen what the Caldor logo looks like. Wow, okay. courtesy disc. Oh, wow. Look at this Caldor right here. That's a beautiful look. The shopping carts are real to me. And there's like everything inside the store. No one missed out on a lot. I kind of want to check out it. Do they have a back rooms area now? Like a... Oh, yeah, that's the curtain. No, we can't go through the curtains. All right. Do they have like stock room or a back room or anything? Because I know for a fact Caldor went out of business for good back in the 90s or 2000s, something like that. Early 2000s, late 90s. But then again, I haven't seen a Caldor store in forever. That's right. Caldor stores. Okay, gotta look that up real quick. Yeah, the fate was Chapter 7 bankruptcy, and they all closed in 1999. But there's still a few more things we need to take a look out here. Look at the lane lights of this Caldor. I can clearly see what's going on here, too. Going outside. This looks like an old McDonald's to me, but it's really not. Going down further into the plaza, we got, what is this? Well? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Going down, we have Abdo's. Then you got Brooks Pharmacy down there. That's out of business. Then you got D Donuts Cleaners and the Northampton Newsroom. Sorry. 2 stores going down. Big Y, Water and Liquid, and then these last 2 stores. There's also a special store on the other side that I kind of want to check out now. Is this thing right here, just extra few more businesses, but not much to worry. I really hate that you have to walk like that. There's a former Pace Saver going all the way down. You got a Big Y supermarket. That one back there should have closed already because you have this one up here. Sorry, quality is not looking good on stream right now, and it's lagging pretty badly because of some technical issues. And then this is Heritage NIS Bank. Or Heritage NIS Bank. I can't drive any of the vehicles to take a look at a faster route. I am so sorry. Then you got that in the clam chowder. Moving back here, got the pharmacy and the Brooks. There's a Jiffy Lube. They still have Jiffy Lubes here in the U.S. I know for a fact. They also still have CVS pharmacies in our area. That's my primary care is CVS, and that's it. I'm not saying anything else. Let's go take a look at this CVS pharmacy real quick. Look at that. The old school style CVS pharmacy. Oh my goodness. Alright. And then we go down here to this place. That's where the entrance was. Could have been a former old school Sears up here, but I don't think so. Photo map right here for film and everything else. A guy in here, and there's no way I can get inside, but he knows what he's doing, so I'll let him get to work there. Next up, Pete's Tire Barn. I don't know if this is still in business or not, but he sponsored Michelin Tools along that. And then you have the GMC dealer right there. And then that's pretty much it about this place. You also got the Food Mart right there. There's the Tire Barn. And that's it. That's the entire plaza. I want to see what it looks like at the back of this Food Mart real quick, just out of curiosity, if it'll let me. Consider the fact that I see something down the road. Looks like a house to me, like an apartment complex. Am I allowed to go through here? No. Oh, that's this game. I mean, not much left out of this ending here, too. And I want to take a look at one more game really, really quickly if I can. If I have the time, if I just hurry it up. We're going live on Connor2078 tonight for the Minecraft. We've won at least $154,620 worth of minerals on Friday. So I hope you stay tuned to tonight's Minecraft Nights stream. It'll be streamed from PS4. PS4 camera will have my audio and my looks, so you might want to stay tuned for that. Again, that's over on Twitch at Connor2078, CONNER2078. We will begin tonight at 6. Hope to see you there. All right, let's go ahead and do one more thing really quickly before I end the stream here. Like I said earlier, copyrighted material made me have to leave the first stream and do part 2. It looks like it's on private, but I got everything chopped off, or thought I had everything chopped off in store, so yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Once again, I am so sorry about it. The last we're going to is the Georgeville Mall. Mall had 3 anchors, all of them closed in '94. We're not going to that one then. I want to see one that, well, for some reason, it just makes me shocked. I wish I can add connection to this user. He is really good when it comes to this. So I'm going to save his name down, Legonator 100, Legonator 100. That's a good name. All right. In our last place, we're going to take a look. I don't want to go through any other area. Copyrighted artists, we're not going there. All right. Our last one is going to be, got to keep a good eye on it. There's some 2000, 2008. Ames Plaza 99. Okay. And then, yeah. Okay. Madsey Square Mall is our last one. I think, if it's still open. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. It opened on the building, the entire mall. It had Ames, Targets, Hess's stores, Woolco, GB's, Value Cities. Yep. The Value City department store in 1988. And Hess's was going to be converted into a Bon-Ton. Okay. Makes totally a lot of sense. I had to, like, stretch up and try to fix myself real quickly. Like, adjust myself to the chair. Sorry about that. But anyways, let's continue on. This is our last place. We're not even in the Roblox world. Let's just go over there right now. No, I accidentally opened Outlook. Why did I just do that? Yeah, there's a Hess's over here. Conversion to a Bon-Ton. Okay. Wonder how that looks. Yeah, they're in the process of converting it over to a Bon-Ton. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. I need to get a tissue after the stream. Well, anyways, let's just keep going down. You have the wall right there. Lifetime volume and all that kind of stuff. And here is a Radio Shack for its sizzling summer sidewalk sale. Look at that. Spencer's Gifts is closed. Wicks and Shacks is closed. I don't know why they're... Here's Guitar Goody, or the Sam Goody. Usually does a lot of albums and sells guitars and all that kind of stuff. Kenny Shoes is closed. Radio Shack, obviously, nowadays is closed. Camelot Music is closed on this one. Dress King is open. Oh, my goodness. But that's all I get to see of that. That's crazy. Value City, over there, they're closed. Camelot's open. Oh, boy. Thon McAllen is closing. All right. I don't see that much of liquidation signs or anything, but yep, Thon McGann is closing. Will close soon. B. Dalton's closed. KB Toys is open. Suncoast Motion Picture Company is open, like a similar concept to Hollywood Video. And then Electronics Boutique is open. This Value City is shuttered. But I like the addition of water fountains down here. And, oh, they need to clean the restrooms. They're nasty, pretty much. Anyways, we're going to go to the other way now and explore a little bit more about this mall in particular. This is 1996. I didn't know that Thon McGann was closing this image. We'll probably have to go to the back area. It may have a store closing banner out there. There's Gadzooks. It's still open. Payless is still open, but as of now it isn't. I'm talking about the present of this game, which is 1996. Walden Books is still open. You got Merry-Go-Round closed. Aladdin's Castle open. It's an arcade. And then Ames is open. I mean, I remember the entire meme off Wally B26 that started. Look at the front where it says Aim's real big. That guy, yeah. Look at the front where it says Aim's real big, yeah. Thank you for shopping Ames, and this got the teal like Ames signature over there. Wally, you might want to check out this one. If you, I don't think you play Roblox, but if you do, this one is really good. Check it out. It's fun. It's got an Ames that's still open. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my last location. Now I'm going to go to my last location, okay? See if the Thaumacan sign is up. But I think we are almost done here tonight on this channel. If he scares me one more time. Okay. I don't think I saw, but there's an actual open target here too. Is this over by the Thaumacan's? I don't think it is. Yeah, that's right. Target's right there. Look at it. It's old school. I mean, it's right there. I'm looking at it. Oh, honey, yes. Got delicious coffee and all kind of stuff. That's old school. And yet you have to push the bar to get to an exit or anything like that. I just found a Circuit City right over there. There's a Circuit City in this game. There's Hess's again. So assuming I have to go all the way around. There's Hollywood Video. I was mentioning Hollywood Video earlier, y'all. Hollywood Video. I was mentioning this earlier. It's kind of a concept to Blockbuster, but a little bit different. They went out of business first. Look at that. Looks pretty good. It's got the kids section back there. It's got some good movies that a lot of people like to enjoy. Hollywood Video, yeah. I've never seen that before on Roblox, an open Hollywood Video. Get me out of here. Okay. And there's the sign, by the way. I didn't know the sign looked like an action clapper, but now I do. Alright, in the back, we have an extended look over there. You got a Toys R Us connected to a Circuit City, connected to another business called Farmore. You got a Circuit City, a Toys R Us, and a Farmore in this plaza real quick. So there you go, in a different advantage teams for Hesses and all that kind of stuff. There's the Thaumacan's, and they're going out of business signs. Well, we're actually going to be taking a quick time out, everybody. Stay with us. I'll be back in 60. Yeah, all right, welcome back, everybody. We're going to take a look at this last exchange there. There's Farmore. It closed in 2002, I think. Went out of business, bankruptcy. You got a Toys R Us over there, later on closed in 2018. Again, bankruptcy. And the Circuit City store it closed in 2009. You guessed it, bankruptcy again. But that was in March. Okay, well, I'm going to leave Roblox right now. I'm going to remind every one of y'all now to come join me for the, come join me later tonight on Connor2078 on Twitch. Let me go ahead and change the mic up a little bit. Yeah, well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us. Find me out on Connor2078. And there's already one comment before I have to leave. That was 17 minutes. Angelina Lilija24, welcome on in. Sorry for mentioning you earlier. I'm also going to put your name on here. If I don't get ear raped or if I don't get something wrong because of the Bones intro in the background, that's obviously copyright. You probably remember the show Bones. It was a pretty good one. Angelina.lili Angelina.LILJA24. Your name's been clipped down. I might have to check your YouTube channel out. Not to be creepy or anything, but that's where things are going to go to. Well, it's been a blessing to be with you here on YouTube today. Got taken care of one thing. Also, I want to remind you that whoever thought it was funny, in the end, when I started the stream, it's saying the N-word on one of his videos. Yeah, that's strike one. Racism will not be tolerated on this channel. And I don't know why I said doppelganger warning for the entire area. Well, there's a thing, okay? It's a meme that Sora AI used in the very end of each video that looks creepypasta from copyrighted shows like Family Guy, Futurama, SpongeBob, a lot of different stuff. That unfortunately had that same case too. That's probably where I learned it, but I wasn't trying to be offensive for any reason like that or something in different case as well. So I thank you very, very much for everyone here being with us today. Have the very best of your day today and stay safe. Good luck to everyone. And I'll see you over on Connor2078 on Twitch tonight at 6 for the Minecraft live stream and all that kind of stuff. So, from us here at Connor's Adventures 9484 on YouTube, thank you so much for watching us. Stay classy and take care. Bye-bye.